Right, so now we're going to be talking about what happens when you don't really use an application anymore, but you don't really want to just get rid of it either. So essentially model archiving. We've all been there. You don't really need something anymore. Maybe it's year end, you're going to create a new model for the upcoming year, but you just don't want to get rid of what you've already got. You never know when you might need that data, and of course in some scenarios there is a requirement to actually keep data for a certain amount of time, so true archiving off of applications that you just don't use on a regular basis anymore. Now, previously saying something like Excel, you could just end up with hundreds and hundreds of spreadsheets, and it just gets difficult to manage. You're not really sure of the integrity of the data or how safe that data is that you really wanted to archive off. Also, you've got issues of space, so just keeping lots and lots of applications that maybe you're not even using. In Anaplan, again, this is one of the features where they've just made something that's really fundamental, really easy, and it just takes so little time. You're not talking about a day to archive it off and then a day maybe if you want to bring it back. So let's have a look at actually how you do that. I've got a number of applications here, models. So I've got this one, which is just a basic expenses one. And I'm just going to assume that I'm not really needing to use that anymore. So let's go up to, here's my workspace. Here's all my various applications. And I've got manage models down here at the bottom. Now, obviously, because this is Anaplan is cloud-based, you don't really have the same space issues that you do when you've just got something saved on a server, but you obviously do still have your workspace. So here it's telling me at the minute I've basically got just over 212, coming up for 213 meg, 1 gig, and the percentage that I'm currently using. And here is that model that I'm not going to be using anymore, but I don't want to get rid of it. So if I highlight it, you'll see I've got an archive button here. So one click. It's then telling me the important stuff. It's not going to be visible anymore. If I want to make it visible, there's a tick box that we'll take a look at in a minute. Do I want to continue? Okay. And there you go. That took moments. You can see straight away the amount of workspace I'm using has dropped. So that's now just under 212 meg, and it's not visible. So no one's going to be seeing that by default. I'm an admin, I want to be able to see it, so just a tick in the show archive models box there, and there I can see it's come back archived in brackets, so I can clearly see the status. I've now decided I need that back. I need to see the data, we need to make some changes that weren't accounted for. So I'm going to highlight that and restore. It's telling me that by default when it restores the data will be locked, but I can unlock that, which we'll do shortly. Do I want to continue? Okay. And there you go, it's back. You can see it has been properly restored. The workspace has increased back to where it was initially. And if I unlock, no longer read only, and we're back to where we were. That took no time at all to archive off, but then when I needed to, we brought it straight back.